Hey, it's Kyanne, and today I'm going to be teaching a very simple game called Tic-Tac-Toe. I really like building this game because I love playing Tic-Tac-Toe, but you use a lot of paper and you have to draw out the board every time. So with this, you get to play it on the computer and you build the game, so it makes it way cooler. So we're going to start by creating a new REPL, and we're going to be using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And this is going to be part one. There's going to be 2 videos, but this one, we're just going to be making the game board and styling it. And in the next one, we're going to be actually writing the functions for the game. So just name it whatever you want, like Tic-Tac-Toe. Okay, so to start, we're going to be making our game board, which is going to be a wrapper. So just make a div with an ID of wrapper. And inside of our game board, we're going to have 9 different squares. So to do this, just make divs with a class of square. And then you can copy and paste this 8 more times. So you'll have a total of 9 boxes. And for this, we're just going to put a letter in here just for a placeholder so we can kind of see what's going on. And so if we run that, we should have X's and O's. And this is pretty much all of our HTML. So now we're going to go ahead and style it. So to start, we're going to center our game board. And to do this, we're going to style the body to have a width of 100%, and a height of 100 view height. And to center it, we're going to display flex, and then justify content center, and align item center. So now we should have our stuff in the center. Okay, now let's start with our game board, which was the wrapper. For this, I'm going to give it a border of 3 pixels solid black. So it's wrapping our stuff. For our squares, I'm going to make it have a height of 100 pixels and a width of 100 pixels, and I'm going to give it a border of 3 pixels solid black. Okay, so right now we have all of our stuff aligned in a column and our letters aren't centered in our square. So to fix the centering, we're going to copy this flex and put it on our square so our letters will be centered. And to fix this problem, we're going to make them into 3 columns. And to do this, we're going to be using a thing called grid, which I'm just learning and it's super cool. So instead of saying display flex, we're going to say display grid. And there's a bunch of different things that you can do with this, but for now we're going to use a thing called grid template columns. And for this, if you want it in 1 row, which it is right now, you just have auto, which creates 1 row. If you want 2 rows, you could say auto, auto, and that will have 2 rows that are the same width. But if you want them to be like different widths, you could say auto 20 pixels, 30 pixels, and then it will set those up. So for now, we're going to have 3 rows. So we're going to have auto, auto, auto. Perfect. Now our thing looks like a tic-tac-toe grid. So the last couple things I'm going to do is, I really don't like serif font, so I'm going to change the font family to sans serif. And I think we should add a hover effect on the boxes so you know which box you're on. So to do this, you're going to go onto the square and add a hover effect. Let's make the cursor go to a pointer and change the background color to, well, I was going to do my favorite color, which is red, but I think that would look bad, so I'm going to do light coral. So now if we hover on it, it changes to the coral, and there's a pointer finger. So this is it for the first video, and in the next video we're going to be actually programming it and making the game work. So check out the next video for the next thing.